What's up guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So this is yet another review on the sell I took on US 100, and this is the 1 minute time frame. As you all know that I trade the 1 minute time frame, and I'm looking at the time window of 9:30, trading from 9:30 the opening bell to 10 a.m. New York time. You see UTC -4 right here for those of you asking the time zone I'm using, right? So for this, we had this buy side taken here, and this is a mohawk here. This is a buy side liquidity mohawk here. So mohawk, literally when I say mohawk, I'm just trying to show you that in the higher time frame it's just a week. So in the 30 minutes time frame, the 30 minutes time frame here, it's just a week here. Let me zoom. Have you seen this a week here? It's just a week here. The difference from every other one is just that the buy side liquidity is very obvious in the lower time frame than this 30-minute time frame here, and we have this 30 minutes bearish fair value gap just here, and you see how the body of the candlestick is below the 30-minute fair value gap. So those are signatures you should really be taking note of while you're in the time windows of 9:30 to 10 a.m. New York time. So we had a really small opening range gap today, and we did not have any high impact news. The only news we had was 1:30, and it was very little impact. It was not even a medium impact news. So this is the opening price right here, as you can see, 9:30 a.m. New York time, and this is the settlement price, the closing price of yesterday. We are using regular trading hour from Nasdaq NQZ 2024. That's the contract for it, and this is the settlement price here. You see 4:14 p.m. So we really opened with a very small gap here, and we had this serious displacement to the downside. Since this is a week just in the higher time frame, this is a higher time frame, this is already a signature that it's going to be targeting a lot of sell side. So this first sell side here, if you've been following with the previous review, you know I wouldn't want to take a sell just right here because it has already engaged a sell side liquidity. So I wouldn't want to take a sell at this bearish fair value gap here. It's really risky, and if I want to do so, I would reduce my risks, and once it displays to this part. Another thing you should observe is you see how it trades to the settlement price here. It also is as a fair value gap, right? A bearish fair value gap in this case. You see how it traded back to the settlement price, but I don't want you to focus on that. Talking to myself now, right? You see the displacement to the downside, bearish fair value gap here. So my entry was just around this candlestick here, the first entry, and the second entry was just right here, targeting the sell side liquidity. And I did not take in my full position. I did not risk everything today. Like, I did a very little percentage today. So sell side liquidity just right here. So I took the sales from here, then allow it to trade to this point. I took my profit right here. I waited for it to retrace to this bearish fair value gap here. It did not come back. Then this is the 1 hour sell side liquidity. Just like this sell side liquidity, it reversed significantly. So if you've been following up, you know that just after every sell side liquidity, there is always a potential reversal. And just here to confirm that it's a reversal, it will give a signature for a mohawk. So let's see the 1 hour time frame so you know what I'm talking about. So you see that this is just a week here. That's why I call it a mohawk. I'm just trying to tell you that in the higher time frame, that at this point here in the higher time frame, it's just a week. So go back to the 1 minute time frame. So this is the mohawk right here. I think I should just shift it. So just at this point here, we have the week. As you can see, mohawk in the higher time frame is just a week, then displaced higher seriously. Then I knew that it was definitely going to start hunting for buy side liquidities, just as you can see here. So we took out this high here. So this is the breaker at this point. This is a very small bullish fair value gap. I missed the entry right here. Then it was still displacing seriously higher, giving that willingness that it was going to go for the buy side. This is a 5 minute bullish fair value gap. I waited for it to trade in here, but it did not give that immediately. But it had this 1 minute bullish fair value gap. I got in here, still traded lower. This is an order block right here, bullish order block. Bullish order block, but I've already gotten at this bullish fair value gap, so I reserved my position, took it up to this buy side here, and this is a bullish inverted 30 minutes fair value gap. That's to say this is an inversion fair value gap, right? So we had this 30 minutes. It's a 30 minutes. If you check it, try to do the annotations too on your chart for time and the review sake. I don't want to really get everything long. I want it to be very quick, right? For the new people, let me just do it for those that are coming new. So you can see, so we see this is a 30 minute bullish fair value gap here, so it becomes an inversion when the candlestick starts trading below it. As you can see, it becomes an inversion when the candlesticks start to trade below it. So it came back right here. Let me shift it small so you see. So I took my profit just at this buy side liquidity here, as you would see in the execution video. So that will be it for today's review. So this trade I executed today. So if you find some insight and you find this valuable, as I'm going to keep on doing more reviews of every trade I take and this specific model in our time window for learning purpose and educational purpose, right? Subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated. And if you have any question, you can drop in the comment section and I would try as much as possible to get to every question you have, right? But some of the reviews have covered some of those questions. If you go through the previous reviews I've had, some of your questions would probably be answered before you even ask me. So till next review, see you then.